hello. I just wanted to like kind of go a little bit more in detail of the things I do and will do whenever school starts again. Even a little bit before that, just kind of to like get back into the rhythm of having a routine. And it's September and people are starting school again. I'm not starting college until September 29th and I'm starting my senior year. But first, before we get into it, I do want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Grammarly. If you are a college student or high school student or any type of student, you need to download Grammarly. Grammarly is basically like a digital writing assistant, meaning that it's an all-in-one writing tool that helps you be more productive when you have multiple assignments that you have to complete, and it generally just improves your productivity and workflow. It's also free to download and easy to integrate in your daily life as a browser extension through Chrome, Safari, Firefox. An amazing thing is that it works wherever you're working. So if you do your work on Google Docs, your digital assistant is with you wherever you go. Especially for college students, as we have like so many papers to write all the time, especially as a communication student, I'm constantly writing papers. It allows me to set the kind of audience that my paper is supposed to be for, if it's an expert or if it's a business email. And also when it comes to wording, you don't have to search up different synonyms because Grammarly has it all there. Also use the free word count feature on the Grammarly editor. It'll help you save time knowing that you meet your paper's requirements. So with back to school season coming right up, make sure that you're prepared with tools such as Grammarly. Go to grammarly.com/alia to get your free account. And if you do want to get some extra features, you can upgrade to the Grammarly Premium and get 20% off to help you save time and work more efficiently. Thank you so much, Grammarly, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the rest of my tips. I've kind of showed you guys this before, but I feel like it's a good reinforcement. It's good reinforcement for like getting some motivation. We all need that motivation, me included, to get back into like the routine and all that stuff I said before. In order for me to stay organized, the last thing that I need to do on top of having to do the assignments and having to go to class and having to do like all that stuff, I don't want to have to worry about trying to also remember on the top of my head like when things are due, when I should start working on this. Because of that, I use Google Calendar, which is right here. And this is what it looks like. There isn't much going on the calendar right now because I am not in school at the moment. I color coordinate everything for school, for YouTube, and YouTube is always like red, and then when I'm filming stuff for YouTube it's orange, and then for each class I will have like green and pink and blue. This helps me tremendously in keeping on top of my everything. From the first day, like just sit down with your syllabus, get your calendar, and write those dates in first day of school. And just like to give you a look, this is what my calendar looks like when I'm actually in school. I think this was finals week. Like this is when I was in school. This is what my calendar was looking like. So that's like the first thing I do. And off of that, I build my next organizational tool, which is my planner. And I'm obsessed with this planner. What I like about it is that it is very simple in that it's big, first of all. It's a big planner, like just for comparison. You can also just get a regular, like it doesn't even have to be a planner, but just divide it the way that this planner is. It might seem tedious and it might seem extreme for some of you, but this is what works for me and it might work for some of you guys. So I'm gonna walk you through exactly how I break down everything on my planner. And if you don't have this planner, you can just take a blank piece of paper and do exactly what I'm about to do on this planner, okay? So let's get into it. As you can see right here, I have 4 different sections that are meant for priorities. And then here I have schedule. If you're a student, this can be different classes that you have, but for me, it's going to be YouTube, podcast, Udemy school. And the last section is always self/personal. This is when I would consult my calendar, and then as you can see today it says that I'm filming a video. When I was in school, for example, I have, you know, a bunch of things that I have to get done. Filming and editing all in like one day, so that way I like know exactly what my priorities are from my calendar, and then I jot them down here. Film, then I have to plan out my next video, edit, Seattle vlog. For podcast, today we're recording, so I'm gonna say record episode 7, establish future lineup, meaning like establishing the next couple episodes, like what they're gonna be about. And then we're in school, so I'm obviously not in school right now, but as an example, today I actually wanna work on something for school, technically. Work on my resume, work on cover letter. For me personally, this is where I write like the daily routine stuff that I wanna make sure I get done, such as like workout, I want to read my book, so like go for a walk. If you want to like meet up with somebody, or if there's something in your personal life, like this is all just like for you. What I like to do is start my day at 7 and then go by the hour increments that I will find, you know, give me enough time for each thing. At 7, I would probably say like workout / run. And then at 8, I usually say shower plus breakfast. The key important thing is that like once you've laid out your priorities on the left side here, basically plug all these priorities into your schedule. So start, rough, cut, Seattle, vlog. Writing this, I'm probably thinking, okay, I'm probably gonna do this for like 2 hours. So then I just jump directly to 11. That's kind of like how much time I'm planning to devote to this task. I could do like establishing pod lineup plus answering emails, because I know that this task is not gonna take me a whole like hour. From 12 to 2, work on resume. I do Yoni pickup. 5, I think Yoni and I are going to record episode 7. That usually takes around an hour and a half with like setting up and all that. Sometimes I write this like the day before, at night before I'm like getting ready for bed, or even like right before bed, I take my calendar. And when school is happening, this helps me even more, because then I don't have to sit down and do all of this the day of. If I do it the night before, I just study my calendar and then I write down my priorities, and then I make myself a schedule. And then the next day, I don't have to think, oh wait, like what do I have to, I open it and it's already set up for me. And again, this is just like a template. You don't have to follow it. Like I'm not like following it religiously. It gives me, first of all, a peace of mind. It helps me with my mental, you know, stress, to keep my, like my anxiety of just like being overwhelmed with a lot of things that I have to do. I just work better by writing everything down. I don't think it's weird scheduling yourself to like go get a coffee, or scheduling yourself to shower, or scheduling yourself to eat dinner. You would be surprised of like how many times you might forget to do things that are actually good for you or that you like to do, but you forget to do them because they're not like at the forefront of your brain. You know what I mean? So that's basically how I set up my life every single day, almost. I don't do this every day, like I don't do this on the weekend. I'm going to actually try to get some work done. I just moved into the kitchen because it's like insanely hot in the office. I haven't had the chance to work on my resume or my cover letter. I want to get an internship when I start my senior year. So now I'm gonna just shut up and like get working a little bit.